Hello and welcome to part 16 of the series. Now in this video we're going to be starting Kuudra and we need to get the purse up, so let's get into the video. Okay, so this guy partied me and offered 460 million coins for the E-Drag and I'm gonna take it. There we go. We also have a bunch of money to claim from the auction house. The Ender artifact sold, so we're going to claim this too. And now I have 888 million. We are selling our FD to a lowballer for 180 million coins. This set is worth 205 million, so I only lost about 25 mil. And now our purse is 1,059 mil. Okay, I haven't checked my playtime for a couple of episodes, so that's what we're going to do now. My playtime is 411 hours and my profile age is 2 months 17 days. Also, I sold my mythic enderman for 65 million and I dropped a magma cube pet and sold that for $1 mil. That puts the purse at 1.1 billion. Okay, we're now gonna craft term. I am still getting the materials. I just had to craft the tarantula silk myself because buy orders instantly went up to 2.5 mil each, so I had to spend the time to craft these, which took a little bit of time. Now I need to buy 3 no blades and a bunch of these pearls, and now we need to buy 4 braided griffin feathers. We've already spent a decent amount of money on these, and the last thing we need to do is buy judgment call. There we go. I'm going to quickly calculate how much I just spent on all of this. I spent about 669 million. Now all that's left to do is craft the Terminator. I am crafting it myself because it's a lot more satisfying than just clicking the auto craft. Oh, this is a very expensive craft, but here we go. 29,000 carpentry XP only. Yikes. But what we need to do is 5-star it and add a recom and then add some enchants. I'll come back once I've upgraded it. Okay, so we upgraded the Terminator and we spent a grand total of 728 million coins, including all the enchants, recom, 5-star, all of that stuff. And I'm glad we did that because lowest bin is about 700 million for a term, and to get a term anywhere as close to ours, we would have to spend 769 million. So we saved about 40 million just crafting it ourselves, but now we finally have a term. Now all that's left to do is buy the rest of the setup. I'm just going to buy lowest bin precursor, which is 25.7 mil, and now I'm just going to buy lowest bin terror. I don't need any insane attributes on it, considering we're only playing burning, so I'm just going to go with the cheapest one I can. 500k for the chest plate, 700k for the leggings, nearly 900k for the boots. I will put ancient on all of this and we will eventually get better terror, but right now we don't need to do that. We have 371 mil left in our purse, so I think the best thing to do is upgrade my equipment. My equipment is pretty bad, so I do want to get some better ones. We had good equipment, but I ended up getting rid of it because I didn't think I would need it. I'm going to go ahead and buy an implosion belt with mana pool and mana regen on it for 39 million coins. Okay, and we're going to buy a gassed cloak with mana pool, mana regen on for just under 25 million coins. Now the reason why we're going to do this is because the ability is pretty nice. It restores 0.5% of your max health every second while worn. And we're going to buy a glowstone gauntlet with mana pool, mana regen on because it is very cheap. And we're going to be buying the magma necklace for 2.4 mil. Now I know I probably should get some better pieces of equipment, but I don't want to spend too much money on this yet. This was very cheap. It only cost me around 60 million for all of it, and I still have 300 mil in my purse. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade all of this and then I'll be right back. Okay, we spent a load of money, but we finally upgraded our equipment. I'm gonna quickly put a reforge on all of it, but for the most part this is done. We got most pieces with mana pool 4 at least. The glowstone gauntlet is mana pool 5, mana regen 5, and the magma necklace is mana pool 3, mana regen 3. Okay, we just bought the glistening reforge. I think that's the best for equipment, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to every piece. There we go, we can now put this all on. Okay, we have about 4.5k mana while holding the hype. I do need to swap to Aurora now though, so I'm gonna have to go and buy one of those sets. I do have 210 million left, so I have plenty of money for Aurora. Okay, lowest bin mana pool vitality Aurora chestplate is 20 mil, so we're going to go ahead and cop that. Cheapest mana pool vitality Aurora leggings are 15 mil, a lot cheaper than the chestplate. Okay, we're going to go ahead and buy these Mana Pool 5 Vitality 4 Aurora boots for 20 million. Now, I'm going to have to upgrade the set. I want to go for Mana Pool 5 Vitality 5 on every piece. And I'm also going to need to recom these and reforge them. Okay, so I've spent a lot of money and I'm not done spending money. I'm going to buy 24 Ember Fragments, because I want to use another set in Kuudra. So we're going to go ahead and craft all this Ember Armor. And I'll also enchant it with Growth and Protection. And now that's in our wardrobe. So we have about 20 million left. I reforged my Terra and Precursor Rite to Ancient. But a lot of where my money went is into the Aurora set. I upgraded it quite a bit. I also prestiged the chest plate and I added Wisdom 5 to every piece, Mana Pool, Vitality, all that good stuff. But yeah, we pretty much blew through 1.2 billion coins. But we're not done spending. Okay, we're now at the Crimson Essence shop and I want to buy a few perks here. So the first perk is the Wither Piper. I'm going to quickly max this out. Okay, that's maxed. And now I want to unlock Head Starter and that's also maxed. And now I want to max Fresh Tools. Okay, we ran out of essence. Either I buy more essence and go completely broke or I just wait. I think because I only have 20 mil left, I'm just going to wait a little bit, but we're gonna need to make a little bit of money before we play Kuudra because I want to buy some other stuff and then we're gonna be ready for Kuudra. Taking a quick detour, I want to buy a rune sack, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Now I still have 12,000 bits left, but I'm not really sure what other sacks I want because none of these really look too appealing. I could get the pocket sack in the sack, but to be honest, I might just spend money on that. I'm not too sure. Also, I did go up my fame rank there, so I have 9,000 available bits to claim. I think what I'm going to do is just spend the rest of my money on Kismets. Okay, I'm just going to buy a bunch of Kismets. I was able to buy 9 with that, and we're just going to put up a sell offer. Hopefully that does fill, and now I actually have a rune sack, so this is going to be very nice. Okay, so we're in the Crimson Isle now, and we are ready to buy Kuudra Keys. We're going to be buying 50 Burning Keys, and what I want to do is see how much all those runs make me. I have got all the stars, and I just bought the Mycelium. I spent 8.7 million on the Mycelium. Mycelium prices have dropped a ton, and obviously I've done some Vanquisher grinding, so I have about 100 Nether stars, and now I'm just going to buy as many Burning Keys as I can. We're not going to be playing Fiery. One, because it is a lot more expensive for the keys. The only difference between Burning and Fiery is the mobs have a lot more HP, and you only get a few levels higher in attributes, so it's just not worth it. So now we're going to buy Burning Keys. Okay, my inventory is already full. Gonna have to put these in my ender chest. Okay, so we're now ready for Kuudra. I have my full ender chest page of keys, and I've got some keys on me. Hopefully I drop Godrow, which will be Mana Pool, Mana Regen, but I doubt it. Okay, so it has been about a month since I've been on this profile. The profile age is also 3 months and 16 days. So obviously the last thing I was doing here was Kuudra, and I am going to continue with that, but one thing that I didn't forget to do was log in every so often and do my Crimson Isle commissions, and I'm very close to getting 12k rep, and me giving this flower to the painter should get me there. So if I just do that, I should get it in a minute. There we go. So that puts me at 12,000 rep, which is enough rep to play Infernal Kuudra. So I will be playing Infernal Kuudra soon, but first I gotta play some Burning. Okay, so I just got done spending 50 Burning Kuudra Keys. Now the first thing I'm gonna say is I spent altogether 15 hours playing Burning Kuudra. I didn't spend a key every run. I spent a key every time there was a decent amount of profit. I was looking for about 3 million coins profit per run. In my stats, you'll see that I've done 270 Burning runs. That's around how many runs I had to do to spend all 50 of my keys. Now, because I used 50 keys, I'm going to be breaking it down into 10 keys per segment. So I have 5 chests here with looting, and it'll be 10 runs per chest, as you can see. Also, I have 42.8 million coins in Crimson Essence from opening all the chests. So I'm going to keep a calculation of all the profit, and we're going to start off by adding 40 nearly 3 million coins, and that's from the essence. So the first thing we're going to do is take all the items out of the chest. Now, some of these bugs are worth 400k each nearly, and upwards of 600k. So we're going to start off by putting up all the bugs on a sell offer. That's 331k. We have another 1.1 million here, another 750k, and now we can start on the shards. So we've got a mana regeneration 2 shard here, 2 vitality shards, and a breeze 2 shard. So we're going to start by listing some of these up. I am going to have to withdraw my money so I can actually list some items. Lowest bin mana regeneration shard is 2 million. Lowest bin vitality shard is 1.4 mil, and we have 2 of those. Breeze 2 seems to be going for nearly 3 million coins. I'll probably put it up for 2.9. And now we're done with the shards. We can sell our molten bracelet for 2 million lowest bin. Lowest bin mana regeneration Regen 2 is 1 million. Elbin Mana Regeneration 2 Aurora Chestplate is 1 million. Now we have an Aurora Chestplate with Breeze 2 Mana Regeneration 2. Now this would have been a good piece if it was Mana Pool 2 Breeze 2. Lowest bin is 13 mil. Now I have no idea if this is actually going to sell, but this is the lowest bin price. So we're going to auction it for 10 mil and see if it sells. Lowest bin Veteran 2 Chestplate is 900k. Now unfortunately we did get Mana Pool Mana Regen Hollow Chestplate. If this was on Aurora, we would have made a lot more money in these first 10 runs. Lowest bin is 3.5 mil. Now, I don't think this will sell at 3.5 mil. So I'm going to auction it for about 2 million. Now this Crimson Chestplate doesn't have any good attributes, so we're just going to sell it for lowest bin. And that's 800k. Now we have Terra Boots with Dominance Vitality 2. This was the old God Row. Now the God Row is Lifeline Mana Pool. Lowest bin is 12 million for this. I'm going to auction this for 11 million just because my attributes are one level lower. Now we have Mana Pool Vitality Aurora Boots. This isn't God Row, but this is still a good row. Mana Pool Vitality Aurora Boots, lowest bin is 18 mil. So we're going to put it up for 17.9. And lastly, we have Mana Pool 2 Veteran 2 Crimson Leggings. The cheapest Mana Pool Veteran Crimson Leggings are 50 mil. Now, I have no idea if this is actually worth 50 mil. So I'm going to check some of the other pieces and see if I can find the same attributes on Crimson. Okay, so I found Mana Pool Veteran on Crimson Chestplate for 5.4 mil, so I'm going to put it up for 5 mil. Now you guys should be able to see in the corner how much money the first 10 runs have made. I have no clue, but hopefully when I edited the video, I figured out how to do it. Made about 60 million if everything sells from the first 10 runs. So now we're going to start on the next 10 runs. We have a lot of shards already, a bit more equipment than the last one, and then some armor. And the reason why I keep going to the hub is because I actually have no booster cookie. I spent everything on Kuudra, and I'm very broke, so I might actually need to claim some of the auctions that have already sold just to auction some more items. We're going to start off by putting sell offers up on the bucks. That's already a quick 1.2 mil. So we have some pretty rubbish attributes here that we're not going to count for money because I just don't think it's going to be worth much. Maybe a couple 100k per attribute. But first we have a Dominance attribute shard, and the lowest bin is 1.7 million. Oh, I've reached the maximum number of auctions, so I'm going to have to collect some of these. The purse is up to 12 mil. Now, because I can't auction all of these items, I'm going to have to just look at the value of them and then sell them later. So the Dominance 2 shard was 1.7 mil. Lifeline 2 shard is 2 million coins. Mana Regen 2 shard is 2 million coins. And the cheapest Mana Pool 2 shard is 3.55 mil. The cheapest Vitality shard is 1.9 mil. And now we can't auction any more items. Okay, so the Molten Necklace is going to be sold for lowest bin, which is 1.8 mil. And to make this easier, when something's done, I'm just going to put it to the top row. Lowest bin Mana Regen 2 Molten Cloak is 2.2 mil. The cheapest Lifeline Molten Necklace is 2 mil. The cheapest Molten Belt with Veteran 2 is 1.7 mil. Crimson Boots are worth 1.5 million. Crimson Leggings are worth 800k. And then we have Breeze Mana Pool on Crimson Boots, which could be worth a decent amount. And it's not, it's worth about 2 million. These boots are worth 1.8 million coins. These legs are worth 380k. And the chest plate's worth 200k. So that batch of keys was a lot worth worst, coming in at 25 million coins profit. So it's not too bad. It's about 2.5 million coins profit per key for the second round of keys. Okay, now we're back at the island. We're about to do the third round of keys. Now the third round of keys was the best round there is. Now looking at some of these shards already, we have a good amount of shards. Some of these are going to be worth quite a bit of money. I'm just going to leave the really bad attributes in the chest. The dominant shard is 1.7 million coins. The mana pool shard is 3.5 million coins. And the vitality shard is 1.9 million coins. Now that's pretty convenient that my first 3 shards I already have on auction house. So I just need to look for mana regen 2 and veteran 2. Apparently I also have a mana regen 2 shard up there too. So that's another 2 mil. Veteran 2 is worth 2 million coins. We're already at 11.1 million coins just from the shards. I also forgot to put the bugs up. That's another 1.1 million coins. The hollow boots are worth 1 million coins. The crimson chestplate is worth 3 million coins. And the lowest bin crimson boots for dominance mana pool is 4 million coins. The chestplate is worth 1 million coins. And the hollow legs are worth 1 million coins. The aurora boots are worth 2.5 million coins. And I got mana pool veteran crimson leggings again. So that's worth 5 million coins. The molten cloak we're going to sell lowest bin, and that is 1.6 million coins. That is 4.2 million coins. Mana pool, mana regen, aurora leggings. Now this used to be worth 300 mil. I have no idea what it's worth now, but I'm assuming it's still going to be something pretty high. Mana pool, mana regen legs are going for 205 mil nearly, but I'm not going to sell this. I'm still going to count it towards profit, but I'm going to keep this because I was probably going to end up buying this anyway. Now what's crazy is I didn't end up getting a Wheel of Fate until after my god roll. It is pretty insane to have gotten my god roll at about 150 runs, and it was around my 25th key. Now we only have 20 keys worth of loot to go over, so as you can see we already have a Wheel of Fate here, which is worth big money, but we also have a lot more attribute shards, and we didn't actually get many rubbish attribute shards like the last couple. We had a few attribute shards that were pretty bad, so I'm going to start off by putting sell offers up for the bugs. Now I have another couple auctions to claim, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, so I can auction some more items. Now we're going to instantly start with the Wheel of Fate this time. Lowest price is 11.4 million coins. Now hopefully this sells fast because this will be really nice money. And now we're going to start with the attribute shards. I've got 2 mana regen 2 shards, so that is 4 mil. The dominant shards are another 4 million because we have 2. And then we also have a vitality shard which is 2 mil. So we're going to get into the armor now. We have mana regen 2 veteran on crimson leggings. If it was mana pool veteran, we could have auctioned it for 5 mil. Okay, the legs are worth about 3 million coins. Lifeline veteran is 7.5 million coins. Now because the attributes are pretty different, I'm going to auction mine for 5 mil. And then the rest of this armor is pretty bad. The boots are worth 150k and the legs are worth 300k. The boots are worth 2 million coins. And now we have a bunch of equipment. Now some of this could be worth quite a bit, but we'll have to see. The wheel already sold. Lowest bin is 8 million for the breeze dominance. Breeze speed is 3 million coins. There is no molten cloaks on the auction house with these attributes on, so I'm just going to price the item at 3 million coins. I have no idea if I'll sell it yet because I don't know if it's good. Now we have a molten bracelet. The only good attribute here is mana regen 2, and that's 1.5 million lowest bin. The molten belt is worth 2.5 million, and that's all our loot. If everything sells at those prices, we'll get 47 million coins. And now we just have the last 10 runs to go. Already we can see quite a few good items in this area of the chest that I will be instantly putting up on the auction house. We're going to start off by putting up sell offers for the bugs. Altogether around 1.8 million coins. Lowest bin is 11 million, so that is 22 million here. And we also have a Burning Kuudra core, which is worth 19 million coins lowest bin. Now we have 2 dominant shards and a veteran shard, that is altogether 6 mil. Now all these pieces of armor here are pretty mid, so I'd be surprised if it sells much more than lowest bin. The leggings are about 1 million coins. These boots could be worth something a little better. Lowest bin for the boots is 9 million coins, so I'm gonna auction them for 9 mil. And now we have Breeze 2 Lifeline 2 Terra boots, and they're worth about 2 million coins because ours is Breeze 2 Lifeline 2. The chest plate is worth about 1 million coins. The legs are worth 900k. and the chest plate's worth 300k. We also have an Aurora staff. Lowest bin is 1 million coins. The one after that is 1.4, so I'm probably going to price it for 1.4 mil. And our last item is a Molten Cloak with Veteran and Dominance, and that is worth about 5 million coins. So we made about 69.5 million coins there. Okay, I just want to explain that while the calculation was in the corner throughout the video, I was mentally doing a lot of the maths. That's why some of the numbers are different, and that's because I didn't know if I was going to be able to actually get the calculation in the corner, so I just wanted to clear that up. Now I'm going to leave all the stats of Kuudra on the screen now, so pause the video if you need. I had a lot of fun playing Kuudra, and that was just burning. We made a ton of money, and next video we're going to be playing Infernal. I'm going to be recording a lot more now, so look out for that. This is the end of the video. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.